Welcome to Beautyistic. Whether you're a fragrance lover or someone on the hunt for a bold, long-lasting cologne, you're in the right place. Today, I'm diving into a scent that's as bold as it is sophisticated. Hugo Boss Bottled Beyond Eau de Parfum. This men's fragrance is said to offer a unique woody aroma with powerful notes of ginger and leather. But does it really live up to the hype? Let's take a closer look. Hugo Boss Bottled Beyond is a fragrance designed to evoke strength, confidence, and a sense of adventure. It comes in a sleek, contemporary bottle that reflects the brand's sophisticated image. The scent profile opens with fresh ginger, which is followed by a rich leather base, balanced by woody undertones. It's marketed as a fragrance for men who seek something distinct, something that lasts well into the day and night. Now, if you're curious about the ingredients, this fragrance falls squarely into the woody category, with its main components being ginger, leather, and a mix of various woods that form the backbone of the scent. The ginger brings a bit of spice, while the leather adds depth and masculinity. Together, they create a fragrance that's not overpowering, but still highly noticeable. I've had the chance to test this out in real-world situations, and I have to say, it impressed me. The first thing I noticed was how long-lasting the fragrance is. I applied it in the morning, and I could still catch the scent lingering well into the afternoon, which is great if you're looking for a fragrance that works hard. When you spritz it on, it doesn't hit you with an overwhelming punch. Instead, it's a smooth, confident scent that's just subtle enough to wear day to day, but still packs a punch when it comes to leaving an impression. The ginger really stands out at first, giving it that fresh, almost zesty opening that keeps the fragrance from feeling too heavy. As it settles, the leather emerges more prominently, creating a grounded, masculine vibe that feels warm and comforting. I found that it's not too sweet or floral. There's no mistaking that this is a fragrance for someone who appreciates a more classic, refined scent profile. Now, let's talk about pros and cons. On the positive side, the longevity of this fragrance is definitely one of its strongest suits. It holds up well throughout the day without needing to be reapplied. The scent itself is unique and complex, with a balanced mix of spicy ginger, rich leather, and earthy wood, making it versatile enough for both day and night wear. The packaging is also sleek and sophisticated, which adds to the overall luxury feel of the product. On the downside, the fragrance may be a bit too intense for those who prefer lighter or more subtle scents. If you're into fresh, citrusy, or floral notes, this might not be your best match. Also, for those who are new to woody fragrances, it could take a little getting used to, as it's a scent that requires a certain appreciation for those deeper, more earthy tones. As for the value for money, this one is definitely on the higher end in terms of price. But considering its longevity, unique scent profile, and the fact that it's a luxury fragrance from Hugo Boss, it might just be worth it for those who are looking for a signature scent that lasts. If you're willing to invest in a fragrance that'll stick with you throughout the day, this one is a solid contender. Comparing it to other high-end men's fragrances, Hugo Boss Bottled Beyond stands out with its distinctive woody ginger leather blend. Similar scents in this category might be Dior Sauvage or Tom Ford Oud Wood, but each brings a different set of notes to the table. If you're into something more floral or fresh, you might prefer Dior Sauvage. But if you love deeper, spicier undertones, this Hugo Boss fragrance could easily become your go-to. As for build quality, the bottle is designed with attention to detail. It's sturdy, functional, and aesthetically pleasing. The sprayer works well, delivering just the right amount of fragrance with each spritz. While I haven't seen any major issues with longevity in terms of the product's construction, it's also worth noting that, like all fragrances, it should be stored in a cool, dry place to preserve the scent's integrity over time. In terms of customer support, Hugo Boss has a good reputation for handling inquiries efficiently, so if there were any issues or questions, it seems like you'd get a prompt response. However, I haven't had to directly interact with them regarding this product, so I can't speak to specific experiences. There haven't been any significant updates to this fragrance since its release, and frankly, I wouldn't expect any drastic changes. The formulation seems well balanced as it is, and for a fragrance, that's key. No one wants their signature scent altered. Now, if you're considering alternatives, there are definitely other scents in the same price range that offer similar value. For example, Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Âme brings a similar masculinity with spicy and woody elements, but it has a touch of sweetness that some might prefer. Viktor & Rolf's Spice Bomb is also a good option if you like a bold, spicy scent, but with more of a fiery kick. To wrap it up, Hugo Boss Bottled Beyond Eau de Parfum delivers on its promise of a long-lasting, distinctive fragrance with a bold blend of ginger, leather, and woody notes. If you're someone who loves deep, sophisticated scents that stand out, this one will serve you well. However, if you prefer lighter, fresher fragrances, you might want to look elsewhere. If you found this review helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future reviews on Beautyistic. Your support really helps us bring you honest, in-depth evaluations like this one. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your thoughts if you've already tried this fragrance. I'd love to know what you think. Until next time, stay beautiful, inside and out.